Ooh, my hair is all kinds of messed up. Oh well, this ain't no professional production. Hair and makeup department is on break. Let's go. Hey, so I've truly always relished growing up in two cultures simultaneously. Right? From an early age, I noticed that being bilingual was awesome because, like, all the fancy Latin derived words in English were usually just common words in Spanish. And when it came to spelling, sounding out words in English by just pronouncing them in Spanish, a language with consistent consonant and vowel sounds, pretty much guaranteed me correct answers on my spelling tests every time. Now, once English and language arts class became less about spelling and more about analysis and rhetoric, well, it was fun while it lasted. Later on, I found out that attending Mass in English forced me to relearn and rethink what the words and prayers in our celebrations mean. Right? I couldn't just coast by and rely on my memorization at first. So, like, having to slow down and think about everything I was saying, and then comparing and contrasting the subtle differences and nuance between the two languages just really helped me to understand and to grow in love for our rituals. Going back to adulthood, though, no, not adulthood. Going back to childhood, though, few things felt better than bragging to all my non-Hispanic friends about how I basically got to celebrate Christmas twice a year. So for those not in the know, the yearly gift giving in Hispanic cultures was traditionally associated not with jolly old Saint Nick, but actually with Los Reyes Magos, the three kings or magi who came to Bethlehem to adore baby Jesus and to bring him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, whatever that is. Eventually, though, American influence over the years meant that Santa would start to visit Hispanic homes too. But the old tradition was merely added to rather than replaced. So a lot of Hispanic kids nowadays, both inside and outside the US, often unwrap gifts on December 25th, just like everybody else. Except then they get to do it all over again just 12 days later. So yeah, between double Christmas, tamales, pan dulce, champurrado, like, Hispanic kids really be out here winning, honestly. Now, as cool or as funny or as weird as double Christmas sounds, it's not that far off from the reality surrounding Jesus' birth. What we celebrate on the 25th, as special as the birth of our Savior was only known to a select Jewish few. Right? Christ's nativity wasn't really known to the rest of us until slightly later. On the Epiphany, we celebrate Jesus as being revealed to the Gentiles, to the non-Jews. The Epiphany, which comes from the Koine Greek word for manifestation, is when we celebrate the word getting out about Christ's birth. Because before, only Mary knew that the Savior had come at last. And then Joseph knew. And then when Christ was born, a Jewish innkeeper and like a couple of farmers knew. But then the secret got out, for better or for worse. Right? The Magi found out, and they followed a star to guide them to the Savior. But King Herod also found out, and he resolved to scheme and to kill this new king of the Jews. In this sense, though, Epiphany is almost like a nativity for the Gentiles, right? Christ's coming, as great as it was, would have meant very little if the rest of us didn't know about it. with the Epiphany, Christ's light was revealed to the world. King Herod, when he learned about this, decided he'd try to stamp out, to exterminate that light, right? As many continue to choose to do today. The Magi, on the other hand, saw a specific light, right? A bright star in the sky, and allowed themselves to be led on their journey to the light, to Christ. So even though we celebrated the Epiphany on Sunday, right, on the 3rd, the traditional day for it is today, on the 6th. So we still have time to think about it and reflect on its meaning. This Epiphany, I'm reflecting on my own journey to Christ, right? Because it hasn't always been an easy one. And even when I think I'm on the right path, I find that I'm sometimes mistaken, that I'm following the wrong star. Or maybe I'm not even following a star and I'm like King Herod, like doing everything I can to stomp that light out. In this time of New Year's resolutions and new beginnings, I'm thinking about the light in my life, and my family, my parish, my friends, my roots, all those stars that I can follow to lead me to Christ, and maybe even bring a few people with me. So I invite you to reflect on your own journey and your own stars, and thank God for all of those, the good and the bad, and pray that he continues to illuminate your path towards him. Happy Epiphany, Roots. Christ has been revealed to us. Whoo, one take. Yeah. On the 3rd, yeah. Why did we celebrate it on Sunday? The heck? That's so weird. Cause everywhere I like Google, it's like the Epiphany's on the 6th. The Epiphany, right? Like Dia de los Reyes. Yeah, it's on the 6th. Why did we? Hold up.
Good morning, St. Margaret Mary.
Hi, Father Mike.
Hi.
So I guess, Father Mike, I'm wondering, why, if you know, why we celebrated the Epiphany yesterday on as opposed to the traditional day, right, on the 6th. I'm assuming it's just like to make it on a Sunday, but I was wondering if there's any more to it than that.
I'm not aware there's any more to it than that. There was a time when Catholicism and the Christian religion was massively influential in Western civilization. In Europe, where did they put clocks? On church towers.
Right.
Who set the dates for things? The church. As the world has become more secular, stores are being kept open on Sundays. Sometimes people are even doing the stock market's open on Good Friday. And that's just how it is. And people sometimes aren't free to come on really special days. So if there's not a compelling reason, the church moves the special days to Sundays, if at all possible, so that people have a better chance of coming and celebrating them in the community.
Right. It's perfect. That makes sense. Thank you.
Well, that's it?
Yeah, I just wanted to have a quick answer to that. That was perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Father. Have a good day.
God bless you. You too.
God bless you too, Father. Bye-bye.